Your bonus hits at 2:11 a.m. $180,000 lands in your account. Your yearly package, $195,000 base plus bonus, $375,000 total 10 years ago. This number looked like freedom. Now it disappears faster than it arrives. Taxes, rent, investments, life, and somehow you still feel behind. Level 1, the illusion of arrival. It's 9:38 p.m. The office is almost empty, but your screens are still alive. You are a vice president at an investment bank in New York. Your job is simple on paper: move deals forward. Mergers, debt financing, restructuring, transactions between $250 million and $1.5 billion. Analysts build the models, you carry them into reality. On paper you are successful. Top 1% income bracket. But reality looks different. Rent, $5,200 month tax burden, NI 43% brokerage account, $1, $2 million comfortable, but not free. And deep down, you feel it. You are not building wealth. You are producing income. Level 2, the moment the scale breaks, then comes the meeting. A private equity investor sits across from you. Net worth, around $60 million. The deal, acquisition financing. Your bank structures the debt. His fund buys the company. You present projections, risk models, leverage structures. He barely reacts. 2 minutes in, he interrupts. What's your downside tolerance if rates move 150 basis points? Silence. Meeting ends in under 12 minutes. Later you realize, if the deal closes, value created, $500+ million bank fees, $4 million your cut, already pre-decided, already capped, already delayed. That's when it hits. You don't get paid for outcomes. You get paid for participation. Level 3, when money starts multiplying without you, time moves forward. Your net worth grows. $2 million, $3.5 million, $6 million. Nothing feels different. Until it does. One strong year in markets, plus $480,000 another year, plus $700,000. At that point, something changes. Your money is now working harder than your job. You get assigned a private banker. Not because you're special. Because your balance sheet qualifies. The language changes. Not salary capital base, not savings portfolio allocation, not investing strategy deployment index funds. Start feeling too basic. You enter private equity funds, real estate deals, private credit exposure. You don't realize it yet, but you are slowly leaving the world of income. Level 4, the shift into ownership. Your network changes quietly. People stop talking about careers. They talk about positions. LP in a venture fund, stake in logistics business, real estate syndication deal. One pattern becomes impossible to ignore. Wealth is no longer built by working more. It is built by owning earlier. Your capital now sits in multiple vehicles. It grows while you sleep. And suddenly, your job is no longer your identity. It is just one income stream, not the system. Level 5, when work becomes optional, your net worth crosses $18 million. Now something strange happens. A good year in markets, plus 1.8 M to plus 2.5 M, without meetings, without deadlines, without permission. For the first time, you are not forced to work. But instead of stopping, something replaces pressure. Opportunity. You are invited into deals, private venture funds, 200M plus, industrial acquisitions, infrastructure partnerships, private credit structures. None of this is public. It flows through networks, not websites. And now you are not just investing. You are participating in capital movement. Level 6, from investor to owner to decide a net worth. $90 million. Now everything changes again. You sit on boards. You influence strategy. You approve expansion decisions. You see businesses from inside, not reports. Then even that becomes outdated. Because now you don't think like an owner anymore. You think like allocation capital. Money is no longer something you place. It is something you direct. Level 7, the capital architect level wealth now sits inside. Holding companies' trust structures institutional funds cross-border investment vehicles. You no longer analyze companies. Teams do that. You decide where capital flows. Energy infrastructure technology credit, markets A. Single decision moves hundreds of millions. Capital behaves like a river. And you control the direction of flow. At this level, wealth is no longer personal. It is institutional power. Expose the real truth. Here's what nobody tells you. The system was never built for wealth. It was built for control of time and participation. Most people think salary cucks success, bonus cucks freedom, promotion clucks arrival, but inside the system, salary cucks permission, bonus cucks delay mechanism, career cucks structured dependency. The real wealthy layer doesn't chase income. They build ownership positions early. That's the real separation. Not effort, not intelligence, structure. Autopsy why this system works. Let's break it down. Income is linear. You trade time for money. Ownership is exponential. Money works without you. Institutions control timing. You don't decide payout cycles. Wealth compounds silently. Most growth happens outside your attention. The system rewards positioning, not effort. Two people can work equally hard, but only one owns the upside. Final twist, ending somewhere in a glass tower in Manhattan. A young analyst opens Bloomberg for the first time. He thinks this is a world about money. But he's wrong. It was never about money. It was about position inside the structure of capital, and he won't realize it until he is already inside it.